Hello everybody and welcome back to Jade Empire, where we were just ambushed by a mysterious woman who is accusing us of murdering everybody in Two Rivers. So we're going to be fighting her. Okay, she uses a sword. So that's, you know, annoying. Let's see here. Let's go ahead and do that. And now do this. And a few of these. Okay. Well, that was easy.
Enough! The way you move seems odd. A flaw I cannot see, perhaps? But you are better than I expected. You might even beat me, if I allowed such insolence. You are too skilled to be just a hireling. Death's Hand would view such ability outside his assassins as dangerous, and Gao the Greater prefers his servants docile.
Not in league with Gao or the Lotus Assassins. Although it would be interesting to see what she had to say if Zhu was here.
So it would appear. You lack their branding. But if you are not one of them, who are you? A monk? A mercenary? A bandit? You chase a great evil, larger than you realize. Leave and you may survive. Others have tried to face Death's Hand but were destroyed, as Two Rivers was.
That is why I must face him, to avenge the dead.
Your honor sends you toward peril, but you do not flinch from it. A trait of fools, and perhaps the occasional hero. I also seek answers from Death's Hand and his minions. If you truly oppose him, you will need to find your way to the Imperial City. Of course, only the Lotus Assassins can come and go as they please, thanks to Gao. Travel routes by land and water are blocked, but they use wind maps and flyers to further their goals here and in the surrounding forest. Perhaps, if you are capable, we will meet again. I wish you good luck, but you will need far more than that to survive. Farewell.
Well, that was quite a leap. Okay, so where are we? Let's see. That's the way we came in, so we need to go around over here. This is going to minimize again, isn't it? The moment I click. That's a little obnoxious. Let's see. So this is the sign of the fish, and it said to follow. Sagacious Sue said to follow the sign of the fish. There's also torches over there indicating that that's the correct way to go. So naturally, we're going to go up here. See what's up here. Hey, look, goats. Excellent. Oh, look, dudes. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and preemptively do this. There we go. Game minimized. And re-maximized, because there seems to be some sort of a bug with it not quite properly constraining the mouse after some cutscenes. So we're going to go ahead and save. And we should be able to fight these guys.
This area is off limits. Intruders will be executed.
Well, that seems harsh. Who are you?
I am a soldier of the Imperial Army, sent by Death's Hand to destroy anyone foolish enough to enter this place.
Well, you seem like a jerk.
Unfortunately, this includes you. Kill the peasant.
Why does everyone think that I'm a peasant? Get out of here. Okay, you want to play this game? That's fine. Get out of here. Okay, so we're gonna freeze this guy. Oop. And we're just gonna kill him now. There we go. And get out of here before we get animation locked. Oh, he actually got that off. I'm a bit surprised. Okay, same thing here. Freeze him, and now we just white demon it up. There we go.
Wait, stop! I'm not your enemy. I swear by my ancestors, I'm not your enemy. I'm not even a soldier.
You wear the uniform of the Imperial Army.
Even though I wear this uniform, I'm no soldier. My name is Chen Yi. I'm just a simple peasant from the town of One Stone. These soldiers passed through my village a few weeks ago. One of them angered the Lotus assassin who was in charge, and the assassin killed him.
That does
As
sound
I
like
was
the
coming
Lotus
back in from the fields,
Assassins.
they grabbed me to fill his place. They put this uniform on me, bloodstains and all, and told me I was in the army.
Well, we'll let him live, as long as he's not bothering anybody.
Thank you, noble one. You are most merciful, and I honor you. My whole family honors you.
I want to ask you some questions, though.
I will do my best, but I don't know anything. The Lotus Assassins just told us to guard the gate while they searched the ruins. That's all, I swear.
Tell me about them.
They are evil, pure evil. They forced me to serve them. They would have killed me if I disobeyed. I had no choice but to guard this door while they searched the ruins.
What are they searching for?
I don't know. I was here on the far side of the gate, and the gate itself is locked. Only the Lotus Assassins themselves are allowed into the ruins.
Do you know anything about these ruins?
No, nothing. Only that the gate leading into them was locked. The Lotus Assassins had to get a key from Shang, the Imperial Minister in Tian's Landing. But I think the ruins are haunted. I hear strange sounds coming from beyond the gates. But even the threat of ghosts can't keep the assassins from their search.
Let's see, we already asked about both of these, so go. Leave here and never return.
Of course, Great One. I will return to my village and lead an upright life of farming and praying. Thank you for sparing me. Thank you.
I mean,
You showed great compassion to that poor man. I am glad to see you can be merciful as well as strong.
you don't have to farm and pray. You can do something else if you want to. Just, don't be a jerk. Well, there appears to be a gong here that we can't interact with. There appears to be a gate here that is
There is something
probably
dangerous
locked.
beyond these gates. The spirits here are troubled.
Yeah, we need a key to open that door. So that's not going to be a thing. Okay, what's up in here? We've got a focus shrine and a bunch of loot. Hey, a slick gem. What is this? Minus 10% focus cost for evading traps. I don't think that's strictly necessary. 100 XP and silk strings. Now what is that? Is that a technique? No. I don't know what the silk strings are for. That's not what I wanted. There we go. Okay, focus evade, that's fine. There's a focus shrine right here. Really not concerned about focus. I mean, realistically, the thing is, I don't really like the staff, or the sword, for that matter. I don't like the weapon schools. I feel like Ice Shard is just a better alternative. So we're probably going to be working on maxing out Ice Shard and White Demon for right now. And that should be enough to get us through most everything, honestly. Okay, so let's just make sure we've got everything over here. Looks like we do. Okay, well, let's head towards Tian's Landing. There we go.
Ah, you found your way. Good. I decided there wasn't much point in staying with the flyer. It's not going to get much worse in my opinion. Here, I salvaged this gem out of some sort of power source. I imagine you will have some use for it. Now that we're here, we should see if anyone knows anything about flyers. Maybe whoever is in charge of the town can help us get underway again. I will stay here at this new camp unless you need me. It seems like a good enough place to base ourselves out of.
At least for now. Okay. So we received good fortune. Let's take a quick look at that. Intuition +5, mind and spirit both +1. That is a whole lot better than our flawed scholar gem. So we're going to go ahead and take out our flawed scholar gem and put in good fortune. There we go. Now, I do still have this flawed warrior gem, which is pretty crappy, but it's fine. Okay, what's in this chest? 100 silver. Nice! Okay, so this is to dam site. We don't need to go up there, at least not immediately. Let's see, that's that path up that way. So yeah, we don't need to go up there. There's a bunch of goats in here. I do like this light effect. Like, they achieved this very, very well, considering the age of this, and the fact that this is purely mesh-driven. I like it a lot. It looks quite good, in my opinion. Okay, we can't get in that door. We can come around this way. Can we get in on this side? Yeah, we can.
I can't believe Two Rivers is gone. It was home. The people there were the only family I've known. And now, they're all gone.
I understand, Dawnstar, but the path you are on may lead to even darker places. You must prepare yourself.
I don't want to think like that. We will set things right. We have to.
I mean, more killing won't bring our friends back is probably the open palm route, so we're going to take that.
Returning your friends was never an option, but there are a great many more things that you can lose.
Yeah, obviously. Okay, zoo.
Yes? Is there something you want?
I have questions about you and the Lotus Assassins.
I can assure you that I no longer share an allegiance with them. It was a short dalliance that ended on poor terms.
Why did you leave them?
I won't discuss that. Perhaps I will say more when I know your motives better, but for now my past is my own.
Fair enough. But I'm not going to trust you until you answer. I'll not press the matter for now, or very well, but I will be watching you. We'll go with that.
I'm not concealing anything that will harm you or your cause. You and Dawnstar have my full support, but my past is my own affair.
What do you think about our current situation?
I won't get in your way if you don't get in mine. I have nothing more to say about where we are.
Well, that's, ominous. Okay, and okay, he's declining to answer those. I have questions about our enemy.
Our enemy? The sure sign of an effective fighter is that he has many enemies. Which are you most curious about?
Well, I mean, Gao is the most pressing enemy right now. Gao then Death's Hand. So.
A small man. He bears a grudge against the world because his wealth cannot buy him the status he wants. At least that is my estimation of him. If we encounter him in his holdings near Tian's Landing, I doubt he will be very welcoming. Not after he learns the fate of his son.
I want to know more about the Emperor.
You name the Emperor among your personal foils. You have a grand opinion of yourself. Don't be so quick to link Sun High to the destruction you have seen. Death's Hand may still answer to him, but it is a long leap from that to assuming the Emperor approves of what the Lotus Assassins have done.
You're not wrong. Seems to me that either he approves or he's lost power.
Both of those possibilities will be hard for people to swallow. The Emperor is the Emperor. He is above weakness or viciousness. To question that is to question the nature of the Jade Empire, and not many people are willing to do that.
Why not?
The Emperor is the foundation upon which we build. If he is weakened, we all fall.
Tell me about Death's Hand and the Lotus Assassins.
There is little to tell that would affect you now. The Assassins are fanatically loyal to Death's Hand, and he uses that influence to do as he wishes. He also controls the Imperial Army, but they are no longer in his favor, it seems. Mere guards in comparison to the Assassins.
Death's Hand was just beginning his rise to power when I left the Lotus Assassins. I do not know much more about him.
Fair enough. I want to go back to my other questions, but I think that was all we had to talk about.
I will...
Yep, goodbye.
Goodbye, then.
Okay, Dawnstar. It's not working now. What did I... Yeah. I pressed this to talk to Dawnstar before. Now... Okay, now she'll talk to me when I come over here.
Is there
Yep.
anything you need? I'll do whatever I can to help.
Well, first of all, we're interested in how you are, Dawnstar. Is there anything bothering you?
No, I didn't have anything pressing on my mind. Although your company is always welcome. We seem so far from anything familiar. Strange enemies, troubling plots. I will be glad when we can leave this place to find Master Li.
Indeed. I have some general questions.
I will answer what I can.
What should I concentrate on doing? I mean... I don't think we've made a plan yet, but...
Zoo made it quite clear what we must do. We need a wind map, and we need a flyer. The longer we take, the farther away Master Li gets.
Yeah. We don't have a plan for those... for that. For achieving that. What do you think of this place, though, Dawnstar?
I do not like the area around this place, around Tien's Landing. There is rot here, deep in the heart of it. There are secrets, and there has been much suffering.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe I just feel this way because of what happened at the school, or what I fear will happen to Master Li. I just know we must be careful.
You're not wrong. Well, I'll just say don't worry.
I will, but I cannot help worrying or thinking about what has happened to Master Li.
It'll be okay. We'll save him.
Yes, of course. I am glad you are strong in the face of all the death and destruction we've seen.
Don't worry about it, Dawnstar. We're on BioWare time. Master Li only moves when we move. Let's return to my other questions.
If that...
Let's see. I think we got everything. Goodbye.
Be well, my friend.
Okay. So, I think it's time to push on forward. So we need to go over here. Anything up over here? There's some graves, it would appear. Stranger, forgive me for being so forward, but if you're wise, you will turn around and leave this cursed and miserable town.
Mother and I are getting out of this town. If you have any sense, you'll do the same.
Hush, daughter. You must treat strangers with respect. Once we're outside of town, we must be very careful with everyone we meet. Who are you? I'm Yifeng, a simple villager. I've lived all my life here in Tien's Landing, but now I must take my daughter and venture out to the wilderness.
It's sure to be more exciting than this dead place.
Though impulsive, my daughter Fuyao speaks truly. The great dam downriver has opened. The river is too low and treacherous for anyone to navigate. We're cut off from the Empire. The people are starving and pirates terrorize the town. Our leader, Minister Shang, seems powerless to do anything. So we choose to try our luck in the wilderness. Well, I mean, what good would running do? Why not find yourself a solution? You don't know the whole story. Minister Shang would probably pay someone to close the dam, but nobody is brave enough to make the journey. There are dark things up there. Some claim it is ghosts trying to torment us. Some think it's pirates. I don't know. All I know is that there seems to be no way to get the Great Dam closed again. Do you think things will be any better if you leave town? I've heard of the dangers. Wild animals and worse men. Pirates and slavers who swoop down in their flyers on unwary travelers.
Those pirates must be Gao the Greater's men. We know that he has holdings near here, and he has flyers.
I've never heard of Gao the Greater, but pirates have terrorized this region for many weeks. Anyone wandering the wilderness knows they risk being caught by those slavers. Some believe there are even worse things in the wilderness, ghosts that torment the living. Still, it's better than sitting in Tien's Landing waiting to die. Why did the Great Dam open? I don't know. Minister Shang doesn't know. Nobody knows. But the town is dying, and I would rather try my luck out in the wilderness than stay here. If the dam is open, why is the river so low? The dam is downriver from us. When it was closed, the water backed up and drained very slowly, causing the level of the river to rise. Now that it's open, water is flowing too fast and low where it flows at all. Most ships cannot weather it. The town is cut off. That's why we're leaving. Could you tell me more about the pirates? I haven't seen any myself, but they're there. I have friends who have seen them, and others have disappeared. It's more than mere rumors. That's why I've chosen to take Fuyao to the wilderness. At least there we'll have a fighting chance. Where's Fuyao's father? Life in a small town on the edge of the Empire can be hard, and many people die untimely deaths. What more needs to be said on the subject? The survivors must carry on as best they can. Now, Fuyao and I should be on our way. If we must brave the wilderness, I would rather do it with the sun still in the sky. Why did the Great Dam open? Did we ask that? I don't think we did. Yep, we did. Okay. Let's see. Let's do that. We did that one. I think we got all these. I'll let you be on your way. Farewell, honored traveler. If you must enter Tian's Landing, speak with Minister Shang in the town square. But a better plan would be to get away while you can. Okay. So, they're peacing out. That's fine. I don't blame them. So, this is at least some of the river here. Oh, yeah, I see. So, the river is very, very low down there. Gotcha. Well, what's going on up here?
Out of our way, woman. In this town, we don't step aside for you. You step aside for us.
The peasants of this village may cower before you, but I do not. If you are smart, you will apologize for your behavior and walk away.
Don't tell me what to do. You think I won't hit a woman? You have to learn your place. This whole town has to learn its place. What are you looking at? This doesn't concern you.
I mean, she doesn't. I'm like 95% certain here that she doesn't need our help. Unfortunately, there isn't an option that's this, but with you and her reversed. I just want to watch while she roughs you up. I guess we'll say leave her alone or you'll answer to me. Maybe we'll get some XP out of it.
Time to teach you all a lesson.
Okay.
White demon.
Goodbye. There we go. He tried to animation lock us there, but these guys are really crappy at this. Oh, okay. He actually didn't want to do that. Well, fine. Take this. Get out of here. There we go.
I was back at the camp when I heard the sounds of battle. I got here as fast as I could, though obviously I arrived too. Hui, what are you doing here?
It's been a long time, Zhu. I haven't seen you since that night. I did as you asked. The child is safe. I made sure of that.
I know. After we spoke, I followed you. I wanted to be sure she was given a good home. You did well, Hui.
You two know each other?
Hui and I knew each other long ago. She was a soldier and I needed her help. There was a child, an orphan. I knew Hui could find a good home for her.
Who was this child? it would be way too coincidental that I was the child. So who was this?
She was just a girl. Her parents were dead. I couldn't look after her, and I knew Hui by reputation. I knew she would find a good home for her.
Where is this child now?
She's safe. That's all you need to know. She doesn't concern you. Besides, we don't have time to worry about something that happened almost 20 years ago.
Yes, those are old worries. Thank you for your actions today. Even if these men were no real threat, just simple sailors frustrated at the shallow river that holds them here. There are pirates in the area, and they pose a far greater danger. You will likely encounter them, especially if you are the one I am waiting for. As Sagacious Zoo mentioned, my name is Hui. Tell me, young woman, what is your master's name?
I trained under Master Lee of Two Rivers. I don't think we reveal this to just random people that we just met. So, let's do this.
I have waited here many years for the arrival of one special fighter. Your master, Sun Li, bid me to wait until you, his protege, came seeking information.
So it's true. Master Li really is the Emperor's brother. I wish I had known.
He is gone, isn't he? Taken by the Lotus assassins just as he thought. He knew they were always searching. They are right to fear him and his legacy. The glorious strategist was certain the path to the Imperial City would bring you here. He was also very specific about how I present my information to you. You must be ready.
Master Lee told me who he was because I'm his student. How do you know?
I served under Sun Li and was one of a few soldiers he trusted enough to contact after Dirge fell. Li knew the events there would have great consequences. He told me of the weeks-long siege and how spirit monks were slaughtered so his brother could take their temple. It was madness. The Emperor killed the water dragon itself.
The Water Dragon. The Shepherd of the Dead, a goddess of rebirth. To try and steal her power, to even think it could be attempted. Has any mortal ever shown such arrogance?
Well, that's a bombshell. Such a crime against order would not go unnoticed.
There are many beings that exist beyond our experience. The heavens are governed by a celestial bureaucracy. Each facet of existence is managed by a specialized attendant. Most appear to have little influence, but some, like the Water Dragon, have a portfolio that grants exceptional status. She was said to have governance over the Great Wheel. She was not a maker, but all life that ended passed her gaze before returning to the earth in another form. Sun Hai sought rebirth for his empire at the cost of the natural order. Her body was taken to the palace as a grim trophy of the power that ended the long drought. All the while, the people hailed the Emperor as a hero, ignorant of the price.
This act by the Emperor is why Master Li went into hiding?
Even a god is not invincible. They have their place and it can be challenged. Sun Li could not stop the slaughter of the spirit monks. He fled the battle with you in his arms. Most believe Sun Li fell at Dirge, a lie spread by the Emperor. A handful of us knew that he lived, and we also learned the terrible price of his rebellion. Li's wife was with child, his daughter born in the Imperial Palace while he was at Dirge. He never saw her. Within weeks of the siege, the Emperor had Li's family executed.
Rude.
Executed. Murdered. The Lotus assassins were to cut them down. A mother and newborn child. I have no doubt that order came from Death's Hand himself.
I mean, no wonder Master Li hates the Emperor, though.
He probably didn't think his family would be harmed, but even had he known, he might still have saved you. Li knows you have a destiny to fulfill. You're the last of your kind. The natural order has been disrupted. There is much to say, but first I was instructed to impart some very specific knowledge. Your master was very clear.
You can trust we, so I don't think there's any reason for me to stick around. I'll be back at the camp if you need me.
You don't want to hear this super important
Zoo
information?
is an honorable man. Not a good man, perhaps, but an honorable one. Now to your training. A brief description will reinforce in your mind the style you saw me use.
I mean, okay.
Certain lessons had to be withheld until you were ready for the attention they will bring. Sun Li taught me so that I would teach you. I must train you in Spirit Thief. Magic and weapons tire you. Draw on them too much and you could be left defenseless. Spirit Thief restores your chi, prolonging your ability to fight or ignore wounds. It is especially useful when enemies are immune to basic martial attacks, when you must use magic or weapons. It can even immobilize a foe, allowing time to recover even more. This short lesson should be enough for now. Come speak with me in the tea house. We will talk of your master and more.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and put a cut in here, and next episode, we will explore the tea house and Tian's Landing and talk to Dawnstar and investigate Spirit Thief and all these things that just happened. See you all next time.